Hey, we're going to do a little snow removal today, guys. I'm going to show you my snow blower, the one that I picked up last winter, didn't get to use. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about some of the stuff going on in our personal life. Some of you may not care. Others of you may care, so I'll share just a little of it. I'll try not to go into excruciating detail. But I do want to explain why we haven't had any videos in the first couple of weeks of the year here. Let's get started. Snow to blow, but I'm going to blow it anyway. First time I've had a chance in 2 years. Hope you don't mind my icicles there on the windshield. I've got some edge tamer feet on the bottom of the blower here to keep it up out of the rocks. So I'm not going to be blowing right on the ground. It's not getting real close to the ground here. But I'm definitely keeping it out of the rocks, not blowing any rocks. Something's wrong with my chute rotation. I can't go all the way from left to right. That's as much rotation as I've got. I need to take that apart and look at it. I bought this blower well used, I think. I got $2,750 in it with the 3-point hitch. And I still think I got my money's worth, but it's well used. Not sure my electric chute's working now. There it goes. It's either up or down. Maybe it's unhooked somehow. Sure enough, the bolt had come loose and it wasn't hooked up anymore. We'll go back and tighten that up. Okay, this is easy enough. This bolt had come out right here. I suspect we hadn't tightened it, and just a little bit of vibration was enough to get it loosened up. Now I chose to mount these edge tamers to the bottom of the other feet. And I think the result is that it's mounted them too low. I'm definitely not picking up any rocks, but I think I would like to have them mounted a little bit higher. I'm going to stick with the same mounting approach for now and raise these feet up to that last hole. I've got one more hole there. I'm going to raise it all the way up, assuming I can fit it back here. Looks like that's a rubber shoe back there. We'll see if I can make it fit. Like I mentioned earlier, I was trying to get by using these feet as the mounting brackets for the edge tamer feet. And I could not get that to fit. There's not quite enough flexibility here in these feet because the foot themselves is taking up too much space. I don't know why this bolt's stuck in this hole. And push it all the way back. Actually, I think it pretty well was all the way back. How about if I turn it around? In this case, I'm going to have the heel of the edge tamer just above the rubber cutting edge back there. But I think that's okay because I think the rest of the edge tamer is going to hold that cutting edge off the ground just a little bit anyway. What do you think? Is that going to catch and do bad back there? I think it'll be fine. Okay, let's take this apart and see if we can figure out why the chute rotation isn't working. And I can promise you it's not snow buildup, because it wasn't working today before I even got it in the snow. And by not working, I mean it doesn't have as much rotation range as I would have expected. So the way this works is there's a cable that runs this back and forth, and I think the cable is controlled by a hydraulic cylinder, pushed back and forth with a hydraulic cylinder, but we'll see if we can figure it out. Mouse nest? Maybe. Maybe. Let's see what happens now.
About being at the right place at the right time. Right next to you.
Well, it definitely seems a bit loose, but I don't know that I want to take that all apart right now. I've got snow to remove, and this is good enough.
It's a family of friends. You know, that question is really more relational than it is political.
Well, I'll have to do some study on that. Look up on YouTube. You guys leave a comment if you know of someone already that's posted a video on that. I don't understand why there's not more chute rotation. On the other hand, it looks like other than just a little looseness in the cable, I'm getting full extension, full travel on the mechanism. So I don't actually see an easy fix unless the cables routed wrong or something like that. Okay. Let's give it another try. Those adjustments should really help. Okay, the view's not perfect here because we got water all over the windshield, or ice, snow, whatever. Even with just a few inches of snow, I'm able to fully utilize all of this 3520. I can see how it takes a good bit of horsepower to run a snowblower effectively. The adjustments are going fine, even though I'm a little closer to the roadway. I'm still not picking up rocks, so that's working great. That's just part of it. I mean, when you first get an attachment or when you first add accessories, you just have to take some time, and that time is what you use to make those adjustments, and the adjustments oftentimes make the difference between an attachment working really well and then maybe just sort of working, right? Oh, I am seeing a few rocks come out there, but I think I'm straddling a hump of rocks in my driveway. I think that's what kind of, yeah, see, that's what caused that. Shouldn't have that problem this time. It's my first time running a tractor snowblower, but when I was in the city, of course, I had a walk-behind snowblower, so I was familiar with how well a snowblower can work in heavy snows. We really don't have a use for them here. The snow that we have today here, I could actually deal with easier with a blade. The main reason I wanted this blower was for the front PTO attachment and the front 3-point hitch attachment. You've probably seen some of the videos we've done with the front mount mowers. Well, I still have this dream of getting a front mount mower on this tractor, or these little John Deere tractors. To my knowledge, there's only one company that markets that. That's Iowa Farm Equipment. And I'm really not sure that it's marketed to the homeowner. It's priced pretty high for that. I think it's more for a municipal or business type customer. I just think we could do it a lot less expensive, and I'd like to make that happen. My windshield's fogging up. I'm gonna have to find the air conditioning. I was talking about personal issues. You may have seen the community post or the Facebook post, but if you haven't, I'll just kind of let you know why we've not been producing videos recently. Christy's father had an accident. He was, well, first of all, he's 88, and he was out trying to fix a tile hole on his property, and believe it or not, we were on our way to see him. We were going to help him fix it, but he couldn't wait. He said, I didn't have anything else to do, I just decided I'd get out and try it. So, but the net result is that he's not in very good shape. He broke his neck in 5 places. He broke 4 ribs. Broke his sternum. But the biggest issue, believe it or not, is that he's having trouble swallowing properly. And that's really making it a challenge for him to get out of the hospital. How do you guys handle back dragging? Do you try it like this, or do you just give up and use a blade? It doesn't look to me like back dragging is working really well. I'll try some down pressure this time. See if I can make it do better. I just did float last time. I mean, I'm getting a lot of it with this approach. I'm trying using it as a blade without having the blower running. I've just got to learn what I can do. I mean, that's sort of working. After practicing both ways, I'm pretty sure that I should lower those edge tamers again. I think I'm just picking up more rocks than I would like at this level. Set like this definitely leaves a better, smoother finish, cleaning up more of the snow, but I hate picking up those rocks out of my grass in the spring. So overall, I think I'd be better off just leaving a little more snow on the road. It's not hurting anything. It's easy to drive over. It's only, half an inch or so. So we were in North Carolina from December 18th till, well, January 7th, 8th, I don't know. Christy's still there, and who knows how long she'll be there. It's going to cause a lot of changes to our channel. We will not be able to produce regular videos until we get a plan together for how we're going to take care of Christy's dad. He's still in the hospital as of this recording, but I suspect he'll be moving out to some sort of a rehab facility soon, and then we'll have to make some longer-term decisions soon after that. So we've got some big challenges ahead of ourselves. As of right now, we're still planning to go ahead with our building project, but that could always change. Now, we do have some other big changes coming on the channel, assuming we can get back to regular videos again, and I'm excited to share some of those. We've got at least 1 or 2 new attachments to show during the late winter and spring, and we are looking very closely at a new tractor. I think we're going to be getting a new tractor very soon. Yeah, and I think you're going to be surprised. Oh yeah, I did buy this at the end of the year. Weak spot. I've always wanted one of these things. I'll tell you more about it later. Some of our viewers would really appreciate it, I think, if we kept some of our personal issues to ourselves, and especially if we start mixing discussion of personal issues with our videos. I don't know. For us, it's all the same thing, right? I mean, Christy and I work together, we're living our life together and sharing it with you, so the videos that we produce is just part of our lives, and having you guys along for the ride is part of the community, right? I mean, you're essentially you are our community. So I don't mean to bring you guys down with some of the stuff that we face, but at the same time, I don't want to be fake. I don't want to come across as though, you know, everything's going smoothly here and everything's wonderful here, and then you might think on your own, you think, well, my life's a mess. Why does everything go perfect for everybody else? Well, the truth is, it doesn't go perfect for everybody else. It's a struggle, right? And we just show maybe a little more of ours than some others do, but you know, we deal with it, and we're going to deal with this. We'll figure out an approach to be able to take care of Christy's dad and get him in the appropriate place for his next steps. Meanwhile, we really appreciate you guys watching and being patient with us. We'll see you next time on Tractor Time with Tim. Honor your father and your mother so that you may live long in the land the Lord your God is giving you.